YouTube, what's going on, guys? It's Jay. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I am a fitness and lifestyle YouTuber. I want to talk about why eating sugar-free Hershey's gives you the squirts. I sure hope you guys like that title and this topic. Now, why is this an important video topic? Because so when I was first dieting for my competition, right, I still wanted to taste that sweetness. I still wanted to taste that carb, but I didn't want the calories or the effect on blood sugar. Now, I don't want to get too deep in blood sugar and the glycemic index because I've covered that before in other videos. But I wanted to keep my blood sugar relatively even throughout the day. I didn't want huge spikes in the blood sugar, okay? Now, I said, well, I want to taste candy, but I don't want to actually eat candy. So what can I do? I know. I will try sugar-free chocolate, right? And you guys have seen this at your CVS or your Walgreens or, you know, your Rite Aid or whatever. You'll have the sugar candy, the regular sugar, sucrose, whatever sugar that they use. And then you have the sugar-free candy. Now, if you're someone and you've never tried sugar-free candy, then you should thank me that you're seeing this video before you try it. This is why sugar-free Hershey's gives you the squirts. And it's not just Hershey's. It's pretty much any kind of sugar-free candy that uses maltitol. That's just one of the sugar alcohols. So here's the thing that you understand about sugar alcohols. The reason that they are used for people, it's not a low calorie food because they still have the fat and other carbs in the candy, but because the reason that the sugar alcohols are used, so they'll be used in gum, is because they pretty much have no effect on the blood sugar. They go right to the digestive system and they sit in your large intestine and they will bind to other bacteria in your large intestine, so you don't get the blood sugar effect. Okay, you might be like, oh, what's the problem? Sounds great to me. The problem is that because it doesn't digest and it doesn't go through the digestion process and it pretty much goes straight to the intestine and sits in there, you get the flatulence effect. Sugar alcohol can give you flatulence. Specifically, maltitol at about 40 grams will give you the sugar alcohol farts, right? So any of you guys who ever had the sugar alcohol or you've ever had sugar-free candy and you're wondering why you got gassy all of a sudden, like, did I eat something earlier in the day or is something wrong with me? Or, no, it's literally the sugar-free candy. It is not even, it's the alcohol, the sugar-free alcohol in the candy that is, you know, sitting in your intestines and building up, and at a high enough dosage is gonna wanna be released out your body in the form of gas, right? Toxic things, okay? But here's where it gives you the squirts. So when you're someone like me and you get a bag of candy, say for example, a bag of sugar-free Hershey's candy or a bag of sugar-free Reese's peanut butter cups. You guys know how I got the 434 pounds, not just by eating 3 or 4 pieces of candy. We gotta eat the whole bag, right? The problem is, at about 90 grams or over, when you start to eat that sugar alcohol, it turns from not just a flatulence issue to full-blown diarrhea. Now, I have no problem admitting that I have experienced this numerous times. And I've known it was the sugar alcohol, and I've still done it anyway. Now, I'm 7 weeks from my competition, so I'm not doing that right now. My diet is ultra strict now. But before, because I wanted the taste of candy so bad, and I was like, if I can just save 50, 100 calories, 200 calories, but still eat pretty much candy, I'll do that. I was literally willing to take the diarrhea over the couple of 100 calories saved. I know it makes no sense, but in my head it makes me feel better. But there were times where it was just ridiculous, and I was just like, there is no way. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to keep this up, because literally my stomach is turning all day long because of this freaking sugar alcohol. So if you're someone and you are, you know, looking to diet down, or maybe you're diabetic and you still want to taste candy, trust me when I say, eat the sugar-free candy, but keep it low. No more than a piece or 2 pieces. Again, I know you got your diet, I know you got, you know, insulin and all that stuff, and that's super important. But if you don't listen to me, you're going to be walking around the street with the Hershey Squirts. Like, the calories are worth it, okay? If you don't have the discipline to not eat the candy, period, and just eat the regular candy. That sugar-free candy, you do not want that. That is a vicious, the only thing I would say about the diarrhea is that, you know, when you get diarrhea from like being sick or from food poisoning, like, you know, you get the headache and you get the shivers and chills and all that stuff because your body is literally sick. So it's diarrhea that bad when you do a big dose of candy like how I would do, or like 2 bags or 3 bags of gummy bears like I would do. The diarrhea is bad with the sugar alcohol, but at least you don't got the fever and the chills and the shakes and all that extra stuff, right? So I just want to warn you guys, right? This is why eating sugar-free Hershey's will give you the squirts. Now I know people are going to want to go out and test it for themselves and just see. And you got some people who just can't resist that candy. I feel you, but I'm warning you, you're not different. You're not going to be spared. And specifically, it's because a lot of these sugar-free candies use the maltitol. But other sugar alcohols do it. But the problem is with the sugar-free candies and the maltitol, because the dosage, the threshold for that flatulence and diarrhea is so low. I mean, 40 grams, that's not much, right? That might be just a few pieces of bars, a couple of, maybe 6 Hershey, maybe 6 Reese's cups. That's probably 40 grams if I don't know the consistency. But when you guys see the nutrition label, when it says ingredients, and I learned this like back in school, my little nutrition class, the first ingredient, that's the most of the ingredient that's in the specific unit, right? So when you see flour or wheat flour first, that means that product, the highest concentration of it is wheat flour. And then as you go down and down and down, that's why at the end it'll say contains less than 2% of da 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 da, right? So those are important on the ingredients. So when you look at the sugar-free candy, what's the first ingredient you see? Maltitol. There you go. So hey, you've been warned. Enjoy your sugar-free candy, but you might as well eat it on the toilet. I'm just trying to tell you. It doesn't take long. It takes like maybe an hour before you start to, maybe an hour, 2 hours before you start to get that feeling. So if you're gonna be at home on the weekend and you just want to down a whole bag of sugar-free Hershey's, go right ahead and knock yourself out. But you know what's coming next, okay? If this video helped you out, please like it, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Road to 10K, baby, we rolling. It's Jay, that's your lifestyle. I'll get you guys later. Peace.